While sipping our teas, we're having a ball. Friends for so many years, we've seen it all. Through the thick and thin, through the highs and lows, come laugh with us on the Bestie Show.
Hey, Besties Bunch, I'm Linda.
I'm Shauna.
And the date is Tuesday, May 19th. At least it will be when this goes up.
Yeah.
We had to change a couple things around. Little schedules. We might be filming on different days. We were always filming on Tuesdays.
Right.
Tuesday early morning, well, early afternoon, Sean and I did. And then we would upload Tuesday evening. Things have changed, as they always do. And so schedules are different. Yeah. So we're going to film whenever, but we will still be uploading podcasts on Tuesday evenings. So look for us on Tuesdays. But when this airs, it will be Tuesday, May 19th, which is unbelievable. I swear to you, Sean, I swear. I feel like we literally were just sitting here recording the Christmas ones. The little Christmas doodads that we did.
And before we know it, I'm telling you, we'll look back right now because it will be Christmas time.
I know.
But I just love that time of year so damn much.
Oh, I do too, and I miss it. I miss it.
I do.
Is there, what's with your tea? Why does it look so, like, good? Is there lemon in there, or what?
Maybe I added ice cubes.
Oh, she put ice cubes, yeah.
Can never be too cold.
Mine, me too. Especially
I don't know why it melted when it was in the fridge.
Well, from here, kind of with your water behind it, it looks like lemon maybe just floating in there.
I do have lemon, but I didn't put it in.
I should throw some lemon in there. So what's new? What happened? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about anything new in your world?
I got a new job, and I do like it. Still trying to get used to it, trying to get used to the schedule as any job, you know. Absolutely. But you know, it's just tiring, and but I like it.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Shauna's been Shauna and my daughter, Bonnie, are the two women I admire most in the whole world for their work, and that's the truth, for their work ethic and the way they are able to care for their families and their job life. I've never known any two other, and I know there's millions of women out there that do it well, but in my world, her and my daughter Bonnie are aces. They are. I just admire them both so much. And so Shauna's back at it. She's in the job force.
Yes.
And so prayers for her. Yes, for anybody.
It takes time to get used to, like anything.
It does.
Like schedules and all that.
Well, it does. But her daughter's 16.
Yeah.
And she's not a baby.
No.
So, I don't even know.
It's
how
hard,
that happened.
you know, for any of your kids to grow up, and it's just like, you know. It's crazy.
It sucks. My baby, who's 24, is in another state right now because her boss is having a party and wanted her to go.
What parties?
So she drove just one state. It was like a couple hours. Yeah, I don't think it's not that far.
No.
And
it's not
so,
that far.
but I put that 360 app on my phone, and it took me a minute to figure it out. And so I've been watching her, and
it's
she's
not,
there.
And that's not to
spy.
It's not to spy, and it's not to. What's the word I'm looking for? You know,
Neb?
No, you know, stalk.
It's
not to be a stalker, not to be, you know. It's only because, oh, thank God, okay, she's so now.
Exactly.
Or whoever's on there, like, okay, they made it safely.
Right.
That's what we use it for, because.
Well, and you can't just do it on anybody because she had to hook
you have to join. Yes, you have to have a join, and you could make who's ever on it.
Right.
With you only.
But I'll tell you right now, as soon as she comes home, it's off.
Right.
It's off both phones. Only because it's just too invasive.
Right.
What's your name? What's your phone number? What's your address? Like, it wanted too much information. I was like, no, I'm out.
I don't remember.
But I wanted, I guess it's the same as yours, is that? But I wanted to be able to see her.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so, well, anyway, that's the app. Yep. So that's it.
Yep.
But, anyway, we're rambling about, we haven't really got to talk a whole lot this week because normally we talk in the morning when I'm on my treadmill and Shauna is either doing her exercises or running around like a maniac doing all the cleaning and cooking she does early in the morning. And we're usually yapping then, but this last week was different because she had a different schedule. Right. So don't mind us if we're just catching up here a little bit. But, so that's where we're at. So Brianna's there. So I am on my own for the day. And her hubby and daughter are on the way to take her daughter to work. So we finally had a minute to do our podcast. Right. Speaking of podcasts, look, I got new glasses.
Oh, I see that.
They are so, do I look like?
No, I like them.
Why?
I like them.
Dollar store.
That's where I get all mine.
I ordered 2 pairs of my Jimmy Crystal, my teeny tiny ones like I told you about. Yeah. I did order them. I paid $75 for 2 pairs of glasses.
Oh, heck no.
No, Sean, I'm not, and you know me. I am not, I'm not a spendthrift. I bought them because they are half this size.
Yeah.
They're tiny. They call them fairy godmother glasses, so they can sit on the end of your nose. And I can do this. I can have them here, and I can do both. These ones are still too big.
They're bothering me. Here's what gets me. We're at that age where we need them now.
I know.
I never thought I'd be at that age when I used to see people carrying them on.
I know.
Oh my God, now it's us.
Well, it pisses me off. There, I'll say it.
Why?
Because I'll tell you why it pisses me off. Because I'll be in a grocery store and I'll grab something new and want to see those ingredients. You know me. And this is me. This is me.
I know. You know what I do?
You do.
I take a picture of it and then blow it up on my phone.
Well, I would do that, but I do carry glasses in my purse. But it makes me mad that I have to get them.
I know.
That I have to get in my cart, which I normally have stuff piled on my cart, and dig and find my glasses. That's what pisses me off. I want my eyes to work. Just work. Work. Anyway. So.
I just can't believe we're at that age.
I know. Well, we are. We're pushing 60.
No.
60.
How that HE double hockey stick?
How?
Bobby.
We were cave women yesterday. We talked about CBs last week, and Shauna said, "What are we, cave women?" I was dying. I thought that was so funny. But yeah, we went from being cave women to old women. We're senior citizens, baby.
Almost.
But anyway.
Oh, we could get some. 55.
Wendy's gives you free
Does
iced
it?
tea. Oh yeah.
Free iced tea.
A little one. Yeah, a little one.
What do you have to do? Just go in there, say I'm 55, give me some tea. Oh my God. And don't you get a discount at Eaton Park? But you have to ask.
I think you get a discount a lot of places. Do you know who gave me a discount? T-Mobile. On my phone.
Oh, for 55. I know they have a 55 and up.
I'll tell you why. Because when I went to Graceland 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Brianna said it was a month ago. I said it wasn't a month ago.
Almost a month. Almost a month.
Anyway.
Oh, I know.
I was on a plan, and I didn't realize I didn't have unlimited data. Well, I realized it when I got to Graceland. It didn't have any freaking data.
Right.
So, which was fine. I mean, we stayed in when you're in Graceland, you can use their Wi-Fi, which I did, and I didn't really need a lot of Wi-Fi anyway. But I was mad because I message my children through Facebook. We're in a group and I can get them all at the same time. We're all together, and I couldn't even do that, and I was pissed. I could text.
Yeah.
But I couldn't even work my GPS. So thank God Brianna had a big brand new, smartphone that she used for her GPS. Or I don't know how I would have gone home. Because my sense of direction is I get lost going down your stairs. So.
I would too. I have to use GPS.
It was bad.
I mean, if I haven't been there before now, I need it.
Well, so anyway, I was really angry. So when I came home, I called T-Mobile and I said, you better fix this now. And I'm not paying a dime more. I said, you fix it. You put me on an unlimited plan or I'm switching and I'm going to Comcast. Oh, no, don't do that. So he said, well, I see here you're 57, correct? I said, yes, I am. He said, well, we can give you the discount because you're over 55. I said, do it.
Hell yeah. And he's under the discount.
Oh, I'm taking it. That's the only good thing about turning into an old gray-haired hag.
I just can't believe it.
I know.
We could save 10 cents.
I know. I'll do it. I'll save a penny.
Me too. I'll save $1.
I will. You know it. But
me too.
So what's new? So here's something weird that happened to me. My finger, and I'm not being crude. I'm not. Brianna kept saying, "Stop whipping me the finger." She was joking because this finger. I didn't get to tell you this. I was doing scrubbing out a pan or something, and it started hurting. Well, within one day, it was so swollen, the whole tip, and all red down in here. I said, what the?
Was there an infection in your cuticle?
Apparently.
Yeah, I had that.
I've had it before too, but not for like 20 years. And my remedy is always to soak it in a Dixie cup of peroxide, and that usually kills it.
Yeah.
And which is what I did, and it did kill it. But I never had it swell like that. And now my right hand is huge compared to my left. It's huge.
You're right-handed, right?
Well, I'm right-handed, but it's huge and it's knobby. I have very ugly hands. I used to have no, they're ugly. I used to have very pretty hands, and my left hand's still kind of pretty. But my right hand is big, knobby, freaking arthritic, ugly. I look like Rocky Balboa, like I used to be a fighter. But yeah, so it got pretty bad, and it was throbbing for 2 nights in bed. And I'm thinking,
that's what mine was too. That throbbing, that hurt.
And that's bad. That's a sign of infection.
Yeah.
Well, not to be gross, but after the second day, I was able to squeeze and some stuff come out. And when that came out, I thought, okay, well, stands to reason if I can get something out, just a little bit of a little yellow stuff. And I thought, well, it stands to reason if I can get something out, the peroxide can get in.
Yeah.
So I soaked it for 20 minutes, Neosporined it up, slept 2 nights doing that. It was fine. It's all fine now. So anyway, that was weird.
That's our stuff.
But here's my thing. You know me. I don't garden. I don't dig in the dirt. I just don't. I just don't do that. I don't touch dirty things. I wear gloves to take the garbage out. I am the freakiest germaphobe freak with my hands. They're washed 100 times a day.
There's still a germ that could find you.
How? Tell me how. When my husband, Brianna's dad, was a hardscaper, landscaper, he would, and my son too, they would have their hands in manure,
I always use the gloves.
mud. Oh, hell, they were no gloves. Never an infection. Me, who washes my hands umpteen times a day, infection in my finger.
Yeah.
I said I'm done.
It all depends. Just one germ is all it takes.
But you've had that too?
I had, but I was working at a dirty machine shop. So my hands were always in like different chemical stuff, and then it was my middle finger.
Of course.
I think mine was on my left hand, and I'm like, why is my finger? And then I seen it was
red.
All swelled up red, and it had an infection. It was throbbing.
Now what did you
I had it for
do?
like a week. I went to the doctor for it. I think he lanced it. And then I don't even know after that. But then it was better. But it was sore.
Yeah,
and swelled up.
Yeah, this part of my face, because I kept comparing it. This one, like, completely covered that one. And like I said, this hand is bigger anyway, but it was frightening. I said, oh, I kept picturing, like, they're going to have to amputate out my finger, which, because I told my daughter, I said, I'm not taking antibiotics, I don't care. She's like, well, maybe you should go to the doctor. I said, nope.
Just use a Neosporin. That is an antibiotic.
That's what I did, and I soaked. I'm telling you, the peroxide.
That might be what I've did. I don't even know the Neosporin. I don't remember any pills for it, but he lanced it, and I think that was it. It's been too long. It was like 20 minutes. Oh, shit.
You want to go take a peekaloo and see where it's at?
Take a peekaloo. I'll be right back.
Okay, she's going to take a peekaloo. See that? We're discombobulated. What's it say on there? 20, do you see anything? 22 minutes maybe?
12.
12?
It says 12 minutes.
Is it going up or down?
Yeah, it's going up.
So then we've been going 12. So okay, we'll set it for 17.
Okay.
That'll give us we'll set it for 16. So yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, we're so professional. You guys who follow us, you know that. We're so professional. Speaking of guys who follow us, we are now at I think 353 on YouTube.
Every day. I check it every morning.
Is that awesome? 353.
Up.
You guys are so awesome. We appreciate that so much. We really do, because we're just 2 gals. We're just 2 Gen X yapping gals who are sitting here doing this, and we're so happy that there are, so many of you that are taking a chance on us and watching with us, and we really appreciate it. So we love you guys. Thank you so much, and share us with your friends, because the more followers, the better. Our goal is a talk show. Is it not? That's our goal, a talk show. Because we would be so fun with celebrities, you know that. We would be so fun. But anyway, what else is new? We did the mashup last week, which was cute. It was fun.
It was nice.
It was nice. A lot of them, Brianna's the one who does our editing and stuff, and she had a hard time getting some of them to like come out good again. I don't know, I guess because she re-downloaded them from Facebook and stuff. So some of them weren't the greatest, but it still was a cute mashup. It looked good.
It did.
What else? Oh, speaking of Brie, you had it happen to you too. What did you have happen again?
Fraud on my debit card. As soon as I tried to order something, and I'm thinking it wouldn't go through. And I'm like, what do you mean? It was not going through. And then I said, well, I don't know why it's not going through. I'll just have to try later to order something. It was for my feet, because I'm on my feet a lot now. Okay. So it's something for that. And then when something was trying to go through, it was double the price. I said, no, that's not it. No. And then I got a text message from my bank and said about fraud. Was this you? And I said, no, not for that amount. So then I had to call them on the way to work. The most convenient time when I'm in a hurry.
Of course.
And she says, I'm sorry, I have to shut your card down, which was fine, because I'm with Mike, and I could use his, but I didn't need it. And today I had to roll in to go get one, and they did give me one today.
Okay, so before I go into Brianna's story, you don't have to shut down your entire checking account.
No.
They just shut your debit card off.
Debit card.
And your checking account stays the same. So anything you have hooked to that is still fine. Okay.
Right.
Here's what happened to Brianna, my youngest. About 3 months ago, I think.
I remember.
She she's very diligent, and she was online checking her bank statement. She says, "Ma, can you come here?" I go in the bedroom, and she said, "What is that?" And it was a picture of a $5,000 check, but it said maybe it said fraud or insufficient funds, something. And she said, "What is that?" And I said, "Uh-oh, that ain't good." Well, we could tell that the bank caught it, and the money it was a $5,000 check, and nothing came of it. But the bank never even called her. So she was mad. So she called the bank, and they said, "Well, you could shut your account down if you want, or, we will be monitoring and watching for you." And she has, different things hooked up to that account, so she didn't want to shut it down. So she didn't. This was 3 months ago. 2 days ago, same thing. She's on doing her, because she gets paid on that day. And it gets put right into her account. She looks on her account. Somebody tried to do a $7,000 check. First $5,000 3 months ago. That one, what they did was they have a check with their name, and I guess their banking institution. I couldn't think of it. But at the bottom, it's the routing number and Brianna's account number.
I don't know how they do that.
Now, the first one was from, supposedly, it could have been from the Philippines or Timbuktu. But supposedly it was somebody in Texas. This one was from you could tell it was a female writing. It was very pretty and flowery. This one was from a female in Altamont in New York. The $7,000. And at the bottom of this one, she wrote transfer in her memo. Brianna said, "What the heck?" Oh, she was flipping. So this time, guess what?
It makes you angry.
She had to shut everything down. She had to go down to the bank, take time off work, go to the bank. She had to shut everything down. So now she has to remember Monday to notify all the...
That's what I was doing after I got my card home today, because my mobile, my cell phone, my... a couple other different things are hooked to my debit card. Yeah, and it's automatic payments. And they're not going to get it because... And if I don't remember it, I'm just going to have to wait for them to text me like, "It wouldn't go through, something's wrong." And I'm like, "Oh, well, that's the reason." I mean, and it's a hassle.
It is. I mean, well, hers, the only thing that's coming soon, I think her car insurance is coming out within the next week, which is no big deal. We're going to call Monday and get that handled. But
you have to remember.
She's very upset. She wrote it. She's and I said, "You're going to have to go back 3 months at least and check all of your bank statements and see what comes up." But she's already on top of it. She already knew.
I am too. You're not scamming me because I'm going to catch it. I'm going to catch it.
I don't.
All because when we had our own business with the trucking.
Yes.
That's when they would really try to get us, because they would go for the business bank account and try to get, just like bringing us with a check or something, like a large amount, like $7,000, $10,000. They would try to get and I'm like, what, $3,000? I remember. I mean, it was and that happened quite often. It was insane.
Now, and I'm not, of course you don't deserve that, but I understand them if they think they're going after a financially secure couple that own their own business. She's a school kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, what? It's
they
very
don't
frustrating.
Care. They don't care if you only have $100 in there.
I'm just wondering how they get that.
I don't know. I mean, so intelligent to do that, to do good with it, but they don't.
And that's what I mean. That's why I was because I went with her to the bank just so I could listen to and make sure if Brianna missed something or anything, but she didn't really. But I mean, and I was even telling the lady at the bank, I said, if you and I've discussed this, if you have those kind of mad skills, go get a legitimate job.
I say it all the time.
Make 6 or 7 figures legit. Go work for the friggin' government. Don't pull that stupid bullshit. I'm sorry. It just frustrates me. It angers me. Don't try to steal from people who are out here working, trying to make a living and trying to take care of their families and do what they got to do. It's sickening. Yes. It just don't you just want to?
Yeah, that's exactly what I told the bank officer today, and I said, "Why don't you get a legitimate job when they know how to do all these things?"
Exactly.
He was talking about the skimmers on the, at the stores and at the gas stations.
Yeah.
And he says, you really can't. I said, no. I said, I've never run across one personally, but I know they're out there. And you really got to watch. They'll put a sticker right over it that's really you don't know, or if it's anything that's loose.
It's just
you really got to watch.
But you know what? And the banks, and I even told the girl at the bank this, the banks don't help. They make it very easy when you can just take a picture of a friggin' check and have it deposited.
I've done
You're
it, so
sending
no.
that. You're sending that through the whatever airwaves, whatever. That stuff shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm guilty.
I get it,
yeah.
and it's a convenience thing. But we are trading security for convenience,
Yes.
and that's not good. That's
No.
you know me. I'm so anti everything. You know.
And I do just to save time because I never have no time. But the first time I ever did that years ago, when it first came out, I'm thinking I want to see how this works. And then I figured out how to do it, which isn't hard, but I'm thinking, what? I'm keeping this check because I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But it works. And then you're supposed to rip the check up after it's, posts and stuff. But that was scaring things seriously. I'm going to take a picture.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm
How
gonna take a
can they
picture.
prove that's not real?
I don't know. But that is crazy. But
Well, Brianna was coming up with an idea. She said, Mom, why don't they change checks? Because you know how when you pay a bill, like with your phone or online, and you only see the last 4 of the debit or
Yes,
she said, when they give print people checks, why don't they do the routing number for the bank, but just put the last 4, and then you have to come in and prove who you are or whatever before you're able to. I said,
yeah, that's a good one.
They won't do it. They won't do it because I don't think
That is good.
That's what I said. It's a brilliant idea. That you shouldn't have all those numbers floating around out there for anybody to find.
telling you.
It ain't right.
Now I have to learn my. I told the big guy today. I said now after I just remembered all my debit card numbers, and I have to learn them all over again.
You know your debit card numbers off by heart.
I know the last 4, and I know the 3-digit PIN, and I know the expiration.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know which one I'm using. Like, what card is that? Okay, that's it.
Dang, I don't. I know the last 4 of my Mercury card that I use a lot, but I couldn't tell you what my debit card. I don't hardly ever use it. I don't want to use my debit card that often.
And that is all I use.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. But you have that. You have that memory too that you're able to remember stuff like that. What do they call that? Sheldon from Big Bang. Didn't he have some? What did he call it?
Like Rain Man.
Kind of like Rain Man memory. Yeah.
With numbers, sort of.
Yeah, and birth dates and death dates and
death days, birthdays, anniversaries. Yeah. You name it.
Yeah, it's like burned into her brain. She remembers that stuff. It's pretty neat. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. But like I think we talked about this before. That movie Leonardo DiCaprio made years ago with Tom Hanks called Catch Me If You Can, where he was just a really smart teenager and he would impersonate. He was a doctor.
Yeah,
he was
I never watched it, but I know what it's about.
He was also something with. I think he passed the damn bar. I think he studied for the bar and passed it.
Wow.
Like incredibly intelligent. If you never saw Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio, watch it. It's a great film. But I mean, it's a true story. And this guy was so freaking smart with checks and how he was able to do what Sean and I were talking about. But this was back in the 60s, which was probably easier. He was able to wash them and change them. Millions he built the banks from. Millions, because he would just go to he would do cashier's checks. So he wasn't really going after people. He was going after banks.
Yes.
Which, I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, he was so good at it that when the federal government finally caught him, they had him come work for them. And I think he might be retired now. But at the time the movie was released, he was still working for them, making probably over $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Because he was so freaking smart and figured out all that stuff.
So he could help catch if somebody else is doing it.
That's right. They called him in to the crowd. And here's the other thing. When this went down the first time we called the bank, and I said to Brianna, ask them if they're going to involve the FBI because this is check fraud.
Yeah.
If you or I did it, we would be in jail.
Yeah, we're going to federal prison.
Exactly. Nope.
Nothing.
No.
They don't do nothing for that.
And so this time I said to the lady, now this is the second time now. This is almost 12 grand. This is 12 grand they tried to bilk from my daughter. Will the FBI be involved this time? She says, no, I don't think they're really interested in that. So yeah, that's your alphabet agencies for you there, folks. Your FBI. They don't give a damn. They don't care.
No, if you have to watch your own thing and take care of your own, watch your own back and watch all your own accounts.
That's exactly right.
Because no one else is going to do it. Yeah. I mean, I do appreciate that they do catch it because I don't know that they didn't get it and then another company heard it but swooped in because they know if anybody's ordering anything online at all times.
Right.
So I am thankful that they catch it quick because I said not now. I'm busy. I knew I had to get it done. So.
Well, I'm really glad you didn't have to shut your whole account down the way Brianna did. I mean, a debit card changes, it sucks, but it is.
Well, that's why I do it like that and don't put the bank account because I know it's easier to shut the card and just get a new card instead of the whole account.
Right.
That is why I do it that way for that reason. But
I
don't know how many cards I have had now.
I know that happens to you.
So many. Look, people, I don't have that much.
It's crazy.
Quit it.
And I don't have nothing, so don't come after me.
You get it. So just stop. I want to order something. I want to order something. Go buy your own stuff. Jeez, oh man.
You ain't getting nothing from us. That's why we're on here begging and pleading for subscribers, so we can make something so we can get some income.
I'm not doing it.
We're both poor.
I'm not doing it.
We're both broke.
Everything, because I have to get gas every week. I mean, what?
My God, my gas! I never paid that much for gas in my life.
Nothing. You know, you don't even know what it would cost for me.
Oh, I know because you're diesel, but the last time I got gas, I think it was like 42 or 43. This time it's like going and going and I'm watching it from my car because it was cold and rainy, and I'm looking like. I'm looking around like, am I looking at the wrong pump? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this is insane. Something needs to be done.
That and groceries every time I look.
And they're hand in hand. Because the ships and the cargo ships and the trucks and everything that brings the food to us, the gas is it's just insane. And people are saying, oh, things are good. No, they're not.
Where?
They're not good.
Where are they living at?
I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for something good to happen. I'm waiting, but whatever.
It's terrible.
It is. But that's it. That's it. We have to keep going. We have to keep going.
Just live one day at a time. That's what I said.
That's what we do.
Find your own happiness and find your own peace. And that's right. That's all anybody can do.
That's right. And watch us, because we'll make you laugh.
Yeah.
So nothing for me. Another rocking Saturday night here for me, since Bree probably won't be home till.
Yeah, nothing. Or it'll be the same thing. I got to run. Same old thing.
Right.
So
you're going to Sam's. Well,
no, I did Sam's last night on the way home. So I have to do Walmart.
Well, I'm going to go home, I got 2 loads of towels to do while she's gone.
I did that this morning.
And then, of course you did. And then,
I had to hurry up.
And then, Dutton Ranch. For anybody who's a Yellowstone fan.
I seen that this morning. They had on,
Beth and Rip.
Yep, and their adopted son on.
Oh, isn't he adopted?
Yes, I know
he's Australian. He's Australian. That boy.
She talks like she is.
She is British. He's Australian. Yeah, and they're both playing Montanans. But I was a Yellowstone fanatic. Loved it.
Never watched it.
Oh my gosh, the last season killed me. Did not like the ending at all. So Taylor, you suck as far as what you did with Yellowstone. But anyway, loved the first 5 seasons. It was phenomenal. And then they did 2 spinoffs. The first one was Marshall's with Casey, who I thought was adorable. I watched that 4 or 5 times. I couldn't get into it, so I let it go. Now they got Beth and Rip. So there's the new one. So I taped, there was 2. They did a premiere with 2 different hours last night. So I'm so excited. I'm going to go home and do laundry and watch Dutton Ranch. So there's the rockin' Saturday night here for me. We did it. We killed it really quick.
It did. Just like the time and the dates go.
Yes.
The time is the same way.
It does. And this half hour really flies.
I know it does.
Again, everyone, we love you so much. Thank you so much for all those subs. We so appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you will know when we upload a new video, which will be Tuesdays. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and like, share, let everybody that you know about us if you think they'd be interested. We appreciate everything so much. Everybody stay safe. God bless you. We're the little podcast that could. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Blooper reel, action. All right, say something Saturday. I want you to say it. Say something Saturday.
Is that what I say? Say something Saturday. Say something. That's too many S's.
Act like you're Cindy Bray. Say something Saturday.
Okay.
Don't lift. And then you say...
Me! Do I have any?
Attempted blooper reel. Fail. Cut.